Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition to our reunited party who, after a long, hard fight outdoors, has deserved a long rest. So we're here at the Ancient Rune Circle in the Selenite Outpost. We'll go to the camp, end our day. We picked up some extra supplies on our way down. Our Imp and our Quasit. Oh, they did come with us. I thought I heard the sound of them disappearing. Let's go see what Wyll has to say about this matter.
I know you've got questions, but let me ask you one first.
Alright.
You ever want something so bad, you'd stop at nothing to get it?
Haven't we all?
Then I reckon you'll understand. I told you how Spike torched the village and yanked out my eye. I vowed to the hells and the heavens that I'd make him pay. But that wasn't the whole story. A woman rose from the town's ashes. My soul shivered as soon as her lips touched my ears. She promised I'd have my revenge. Mizora would forge me into a hero. I'd have the power to slay my every enemy, save their every victim. All in exchange for my endless devotion. She only revealed her true form after I'd said yes. A Cambion. Half human, half devil. She gave me a new eye, a sending stone to connect us, for calling on me whenever she so wished. My soul became hers, in this life and beyond.
Oh my. What power did you get? So you were tricked? A devil pact? I won't act like I wouldn't have accepted the offer myself. Or Warlock. A familiar tale. Patrons of power, but there's always a high cost.
Patron seems too soft a word. Puppeteer, maybe. She raised me from spoiled brat to shining savior. I reckoned if I slayed enough monsters, saved enough villages, I might bring peace.
And how is that going for you?
I reckon you know the answer. There is no path to peace through the hells, though I searched long for it. I told Mizora I wanted out. We were still arguing when the squiddy snatched us both. After the crash, goblins plucked her from her pod and... well, I reckon you know the rest. I don't know what the drow want with Mizora, but she promised to break our bond if I save her. I free her, and she frees me.
And what if she dies?
The bargain is void if she's killed, near as I can tell. A nigh impossible task, even for the blade. If the drow slayed her, they'd do me a great favor. Or so I think on the darkest days. But she still lives. They want something from her. Gods know what.
Well, we'll have to find her then.
Thank you. Your loyalty means more than the whole of the realm's riches.
Well, that is a lesson about Wyll I did not know. So, otherwise, down here in our Underdark Canyon, there is little else for us to do other than come to the bedroll, take a long rest. We have plenty of camp supplies, and these are 10 in weight, whereas all of the food here might not even add up to that altogether. So we'll spend one of our full packs. Anything going bump in the night today? Seems not. We have returned to the Selenite Outpost as we would expect.
The pride of the gate.
Wyll is still over encumbered, probably because we spent one of Grace's rations, so we'll split this. Send that over there, and now we are just about okay for weight. Need to find a storekeeper that can actually take all of this stuff off of us. Are we both wearing +1? Studded armor +1, 13 +2.
No one back home will
And leather armor +1, 12 +3. And this is 12 +3 as well. Okay, that's fine. As long as I hadn't miscalculated that. So here we are, together at the entrance to the Underdark, where we had a very brief viewing of what was down here when it was the imps and the Quasit together. What we did learn in one of our previous runs is that this gap here can be passed by the Minotaurs ahead. But what I'm wondering is if we use the imps that we have to our own advantage, and we're going to do imps for both because of the fly speed today. If we don't deactivate this gate, if I have this guy jump down, what should happen is I expect them to be shot by a laser. And killed. So we expect that much to happen. Now the question is, if we jump out further, do we miss its area of attack? Seems to be the case. So if we get a second imp, can we kite? Oh, I hate that you can't separate these guys from the party. That's going to be a problem. My intent was to see if we could kite the Minotaurs all the way to this gate, where they then might be impacted by that turret thing. However, I'm not sure that we will be able to get their attention in a capacity to have them follow us as far as we wish. So let's wait for this guy to walk back down this step, see if they see this familiar. Because with their strength and their attack power, strength 18, muscular, error, progression description. Now I'm expecting two of these guys here. Oh, there they are. There is the other one. So they do roll initiative with the imp as soon as they see it. Now the thing with the imp is the imp can travel very far with their fly speed. Which might be enough to force these guys to dash towards us on each occasion, then bringing them to the gates. And if we can get them to the gates, we can create safety for ourselves. Now, of course, we have to... Oh, there's no sign for an opportunity attack on this guy's base at the moment. So they don't actually have enough closeness to hit us. Now the question is, how close can we get before the imp is hit by the giant laser things? Because in an ideal world, we'll have enough movement to get back to here. And then they'll follow us up the stairs and get shot. And try that. They are still dashing. This plan is going swimmingly so far. Now, will they go up the stairs? Not quite, but we're back to our imp. Okay, yeah, we dragged the rest of our heroes into this fight. That's only slightly terrifying. But not enough movement speed to get up here, unfortunately. Really now, we need everyone down behind this gate so that they're not tempted to try and jump up. But I don't think we're going to get there. We can't dash, unfortunately. We could make the imp invisible. But then the other two are going to have a turn before Wyll and Grace get their first turn in the initiative. So we'll hold off on that for a moment. Okay, that's great. I would like to be down here, even if I have to jump to get there. That's dash. Jump. Because I want their attention focused behind the gate on us, not up on the edges where they can jump up to. I take it we can't hit them through the gate. Target is too far regardless. Okay. Then we will stay as we are. Imp, please come and join us behind the gate location. And then Wyll, please come and do the same. Now, I am hoping this is going to be enough for them to come up and try and get through this portcullis and being shot by the laser thing in the process. But right now, that is all hypothesis and no results. So they dashed and did not move. It could be they are like cognizant of the threat. If we push forward slightly, well, we can get a shot, just about. And a good shot it is. Imp, stand as close to that gate as you possibly can, please.
This is my time.
And Wyll, can you get a shot as well? Not from that spot. How about from just here at the edge of the gate? No, unfortunately not. You'd think you would be able to find a gap between bars that big. Where did my Eldritch Blast go? Please. Thank you. Alright, we're not going to get another shot yet. So we'll hold off. At least one of them is still trying to progress on us. Something is happening. Oh god. Oh god. The gate is destroyed. And our imp is dead. And we are quite injured. So we're going to have Grace step back to here. Because Grace has repelling blast on. Hopefully we can shoot this guy back a bit. 42% is not the highest chance I've ever seen. But that has gone perfectly. It seems like the strange shooty turrets don't really care about what is and is not initiative, which is interesting. Now I'm wondering if we want to fall back slightly. We have 2 bonus actions. I don't suppose that guy's going to be close enough to Hex at all. So we won't do that yet. But we can spend all of our spell slots here if we need to and take a short rest in a moment. We're only down 5 HP, which is fine. So we'll just chill out. I don't think Wyll took a turn then, did he? I know we were on shared initiative. But it's okay. That guy is refusing to try and reach us. As long as we don't get close enough to this portcullis, or now destroyed portcullis, that the strange shooty lasers start to hit us, we'll be alright. So we're going to back away from that and work up to the side of the armaments. Wyll's speed, of course, now is 80 feet because he has that ring of plus 10 movement speed, which is wonderful. And Wyll, please consume a large potion. Thank you ever so much. Now, what are you doing, Minotaur? Oh, God. Whatever that was, I'm sure it's not programmed to look that way. Alright, I don't know if he's going to try and jump up. It doesn't say here in my history what the Minotaur tried to do. But if this guy tries to jump up here, we could have a problem. Unless Grace can repelling blast him back down again. Which might be our best bet. Unfortunately, we can't ready an action or take the dodge action, which I would really like in this instance. Target is out of sight for shatter, so that's not going to work. So we're just going to hold out here for a second. Even if we could get to here, I don't think we could see directly down to shoot that guy. So instead, I'm going to hope the ladder holds out. And get to what might hopefully be a slightly more strategic position. Path to hit that guy, unfortunately, remains interrupted. Grace has a full turn. Let's pull her up as well. Oh no, that is not her full turn. We've spent her movement already. What are you doing, dude? You're dashing? Are you leaping? Nope, you're coming towards the gate, which is perfect. Get shot lots. Is he just going to keep getting hit because he's stopped there? Seems to be. I love it when a plan comes together. Right, I don't think there's going to be other enemies that we can bring to this location in such a fashion as we've just done. As much as I would like to do it with the underground surprise that's coming, I don't think we would succeed. So, with that done, and these two in relative safety, did we even spend any spell slots? We did not. They really did the heavy lifting for us. There is a moonstone in the top of this spear, so we need to dislodge that moonstone to interrupt these channels, and then we will be able to leave in safety. So we can do that with an eldritch blast, because eldritch blast solves all problems. You can see now the coloured beams have disappeared, at least the ones that rendered in on this occasion. Now let's go see if they had anything on their persons that we might like. They are dead, they just haven't collapsed because they died in the middle of initiative. Amulet of the Unworthy. Once part of the Protector of the Unworthy's girdle, this belt was torn off and fashioned into an amulet that could be worn by creatures of all sizes. The wearer of this item gains resistance to slashing damage and vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Not something that I can see us wearing for particular
Anything of use?
niche use, but very interesting all the same. There's the rat that dies to show you that this is a deadly place to be. And so next time we load in, I expect these guys to be collapsed on the ground. But that was, between the conversation with Wyll and combating with those two, a nice succinct episode. So join me next time as we continue to press on through all of the wonder and splendor of the Underdark. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.